Hey guys, what's up? My name's Dakota. I'm an ACE certified personal trainer, and my goal is to help you get comfortable in the gym and lifting things. All right, so today I'm gonna give you some tips on lifting weights, getting started, getting into it. My first piece of advice is to learn the basics. By this, I mean the fundamental movement patterns. So push, pull, hinge, squat, carry. Those five, if you nailed on those, you should be good to go. Carry it over into lifting with dumbbells, barbells, you name it. But get comfortable with these first.
First up, we got squats. I like feet just past hips, toes pointed slightly out, chest up, nice neutral spine. Neutral spine as well with your hinge, feet just underneath hips, soft bend in the knees, sending your butt back. We got push, so this can be push-ups, chest press. And then moving right along, we got pulls. Here it is, okay. Pulling, so this is a bent over row, squeezing the upper middle back, hinging at the hips, and then finally a carry.
So once you've had, a good amount of time of practice with those and you feel comfortable either body weight or with some light dumbbells, then grab a barbell. A second tip is to practice. So before you even touch really heavy weights or load up a barbell, practice with just the barbell. Like, there's no shame in it. Put your ego aside. You don't want to hurt yourself and you don't want to have crappy form when you're lifting super heavy because you could injure yourself. Tip number 3 is to film your lifts. Yes, I'm asking you to be that person in the gym that props up their phone on a water bottle and record your lift, because this way you can either share it with friends and be like, how does this look? You can show a trainer, if you have one, how it looks, or you can just kind of dissect it yourself and see if it even looks somewhat right. That way you can get better and become a better, stronger lifter. Tip number 4 is to warm up properly. I don't mean just walking in, swinging your arms, kind of shaking it a little bit. I don't even mean just going on a treadmill. Straight up, I'm talking mobility, muscle activation, not just your glutes, but shoulders, opening up the shoulders through different ranges of motion, activating your core, and just doing some lightweight movement before you even touch a barbell when you go into lifting.
So here I'm doing some hip mobility. This is a great exercise that you can toss in prior to squatting. It really helps open up your hips and kind of get your lower body ready for squatting, especially if your hips seem to be a restriction in how deep you can go. Here I'm doing a deep squat hold. This is also a great mobility exercise to toss in prior to squatting. And then we got T-spine openers. I love doing these for days that I squat or bench because it opens up the thoracic spine. And then here we have a side plank with a clamshell, great for priming the core and glutes.
This way, your muscles are properly warmed up, your joints have moved through different ranges of motion, and they can help you and optimally lift. Okay, tip number 5, track your workouts. Whether this is tracking your sets and reps or your weights, what exercises you're doing, track it all. Put it in the notes section on your phone, write it down in a notebook, do whatever you can to check in on how your progress is going over, the weeks, because for the first year that I was lifting, I was kind of just intuitively lifting. And it was hard to feel like I was making actual progress because I would always grab like 20s, or I would always put the cable on 25. So once I started actually tracking my workouts, I was like, oh wait, like I can go up in weight. Like I've been doing this forever. I got this. Also, another tip for beginners, when it comes to choosing a weight, just start light. And then after 3 to 4 reps, if you're like, yeah, that was really light, I don't really feel much, add 5 to 10 pounds or so, and then complete your set of 6 to 12 or whatever it is that you're doing. Another way to increase or track how you can increase your weights is if you can complete the given set of reps. So let's say you're shooting for 8 reps and you can complete that and the last 3 aren't decently challenging, go ahead and up the weight by 5 or 10% and go back down to 6 or so reps and kind of build on that over the weeks to come. if you take away anything from this video, practice and start light. You can do it. I know it's scary, but hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, please be sure to give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I post videos every Thursday about fitness, health, lifestyle stuff, you name it. Until next time.